Working? Yep. Hello, hello. Better. Oh, you can see me as well. That sucks. It sucks you can see me. Who we got in? We got Emily, we got Seb, we got Kent RC Bash, we got Dan, we got Jerry, we got Abel, we got Eric. Hello everybody, how are you all? We got Ron. Yep, from Huntington Beach, California. Very nice indeed. Is it nice and warm there? We got Lewis, got Adidas, got Pete. I saw you 2 stars today. 2 stars? Oh, you watched me, were you? How'd you watch me then? I'll be in and out. Wi-Fi's down again in my area, so on days. Well, that sucks, Seb. You need to get a better area or better Wi-Fi. It's not the Wi-Fi that's out, it's your ISP that's out. Your Wi-Fi is only in your house. People use Wi-Fi as terminology for internet, but it's not technically true. Alistair Smith, evening. Ron. 80 degrees and sunny. Well, I'm, as the English would say, or certainly if you're from Essex, I'm well gel. Why is there no cooler? On the mount? You got a cooler? I haven't got one on the motor. I don't really run one on this motor. I've already started working on this. I had so many cars to fix up. Still getting ready for the weekend because we went out. Didn't really break anything on Sunday, but a few things were just playing up. And namely, we went to a place which had a lot of, just found that, a lot of stones. So I think my mesh is a bit tight at the moment as well. I want to sort that out. But with all the stupidly high jumps we've been doing, our front shocks are a little bit, I'll get one of them off, and you can see they're a little bit bent, and you can't get the shafts at the moment for them, which is slightly annoying, until May, or end of May I think it is, because a little undocumented change that Armour did between the V4 and the V5 and the Kraton EXB. They haven't really told anybody about this change, which is a little bit naughty, but you can probably see there it's not quite straight and it's a bit stiff going in, so I need to get the new shafts for it. For both of them at the front, they're both a little bit bent. Getting back to the change, the V4 cars, the shock shafts are 62.5mm long. On the V5 and the EXB cars, they're 64.5mm long. So they actually use the rear shafts from the Typhon. That's a change that Armour didn't tell anybody, which is a little bit naughty. How is that build looking now, Dave? The Techno is all built. Just got to decide whether I'll put stickers on it or not. I didn't know you could watch any. Right, I have to watch you, Adidas. Got CWL coming up soon. Yeah, I'm on fibre as well, Seb. I could get 1 gig here, but I just pay for the 500 meg. Don't see the need to pay the extra for the 1 gig. Takes me 3 minutes to download a 10 gig file. Do I need to do it in a minute and a half? No, not really. Hi Adrian, how are you? Jerry, have I missed anyone coming in? If I do, I apologise. Logan's RCs, hello David, how are you? Just popping by, just about to jump in the shower. You're always jumping in the shower, you must be the cleanest person in the land. So anyway, getting back to the new shocks, what I've done, I managed to get hold of some totally new shocks. Now these are a bargain, really. If you ask me, you get the shocks, you get the cups, you get the springs, you get the socks, you get the top bits, you get the standoffs, and you get the pins, 30 quid. 30 quid from a breaker. I'm going to put something up in the community channel because he also helped me out massively. I actually paid for these, 30 quid, but he did send me free of charge. Very nice of him, very kind of him, but I've got to do a video. No, I'll do a video and I'll give him a shout out for doing it because we broke 3 diff bulkheads on the big jumping video. He contacted me and said he'd send me one for free. So I'll give him a shout out, Tony Sutton. But I'm going to put it up on the community page and then I'll do a video on it. But check him out for your spare parts and everything, because I mean just the shock shafts on there. Okay, you get 4 of them. I think they're 9 quid for 4 shafts. But for the extra 21 quid, I get the cases, I get the standoffs spare, I get the cups, I get the ends, the rod ends, I get the springs. I get everything I need just to straight swap them out. And even these were I use these as spares, but we've bent those up a little bit as well, as you can probably see. So I'll swap those out, I'll put the new ones in. Job done. Hi Dylan, how are you? Yeah, from I want to say, I'm going to put it up on the community post and then I'll do a video. Hi Ian, how are you? Yeah, 30 quid for the front shocks, bargain. In fact, I was supposed to take a picture of it all. Let me go and take a picture quickly. In fact, I won't take a picture of the shop. I'll take a picture of the diff bulkhead because that's what he sent me free. You guys don't need to see the shocks again. But no, I think it was a bit of a bargain really, getting the standoffs as well. Because they're the EXB standoffs, which are slightly different, I think. I'm not sure whether that screw goes, or the bolt goes all the way through, or whether it's the standoff that sits together on its own. You never know with armour, sometimes they make sometimes they make changes without telling anybody, which is slightly annoying. Try and get that off of there now. Dick to RC, hi, how are you? Bournemouth, evening, how are you? Yes, after we've done this, I'm replacing the X-Maxx chassis. Well, that's the plan anyway. X-Maxx chassis and X-Maxx wheels. Come on, there we go. Quite handy having a big belly to rest it on. Yes, I think that's, with the EXB now, I don't think it's a bolt that goes all the way through. I think it's just it's a whole standoff, so if you break one, you can't just change the screw thread on these. I don't know whether you can on this one. It looks slightly different. So they may, in fact it is different. I stabbed myself in the eye. Yeah, I don't think that goes all the way through. Well, anyway, I'll keep it and We'll find out. I'll keep all these in the little the bag of spares. Oh, the foam, yeah, the foams had gone and the tyre was splitting up, so I got myself another pair and I'm going to seal these up totally as well. Getting a bit fed up with them. We're going to see how these ones hold up, and if they don't hold up, I'll probably get the adapters and go with the 8S backflip ones. But the ones I've currently got, I don't want to tempt fate, but the ones I've currently got on there seem to be holding up okay. Come on. Oh, you pain in the bum. Gotcha. We won't use those, we won't use those, we won't use those. Put all that in there. Right, what's everyone saying? Yeah, a lot of people chatting today. Oh, I'll try and keep up with you. Thank you, Big Al. Yeah, everyone said it's taken 10 years off of me. I don't feel like it's taken 10 years off of me, but if it has, it has. Can you slow the tech? Can I show the techno truggy? Well, Karen, as you asked so nicely. Here it is. Ready to go. Get that out of the weekend, get videoed up nicely. Did Claire manage to find that track, Ian, with my help? New ones are one piece and the old ones are two pieces. I don't know what that is. How many Amazon shocks did you get? I got 4 of them, Seb. I haven't filled them up yet, but they feel pretty. For 11 quid, I think they're, well, they seem like a bargain anyway. It is Just Drizzle, it is a Creighton EXB, yes. Dan's Bearded RC Adventures, evening, how are you? Hi Dan, evening Dan, part of the hobby, Ron, and good friendships. Indeed it is. RC Tribe Ian. Who's butt ugly, Claire, me or the car? I know the car is butt ugly. Ian, you can't time your missus out. You're gonna get a snap. Not got long tonight, PJ. Just wanted to say hi and fab haircut. Thank you, PJ, very much. You bought the big rock yet? I've just made Claire mod, so you can't time her out anymore. I'll protect you, Claire. Your dad just got a Crate XB 150 Scout. It's getting built soon. Can't wait. Very nice. Make sure you get. I say make sure. I would highly suggest getting the bash bar for it. So I've heard. Right, getting the shocks back together, won't we? The only reason being is everyone's recommending do it. So. Primarily because the chassis bends, but they are good cars. Which power system are you putting in it? How's the Corally? Ian, is it broken anymore, or have you fixed it? Looks too clean now. Far too clean. Come back. I'll sort the mesh out on this later, because I normally start swearing at that sort of thing, and we don't want any more raging. And yes, I did get it all fixed up last time. What was we doing? I forgot what I was doing. I was losing my temper with it because it wasn't going. Oh, the diff cases. We're doing my nutting. Ooh. Right. Bum bum bum. And the good thing about this, not only are they cheap at 30 quid, well I say cheap, nicely priced at 30 quid, I don't have to faff around with the shock oil and goodness knows what else. I'm rebuilding them. 2 screws. And they're done. Then when the other bits come in, I can rebuild them, get them all nicely cleaned up, ready to go, and have some spares with me in the event we break one out in the field. It's a job done. Win-win. Oh. More tea, Vicar. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, so this room's a bit filled up with cars at the moment. So we've got my car there. Still got Jack's car waiting for the new mount to turn up because, yeah, we bent it again. So that kind of sucks. And I forget where we did that. I did straighten it and then Jack bent it again and I can't remember where. Not last weekend, the weekend before. Then we've got the X-Maxx, which is coming up on the table next. We've got the Techno, we've got the Max. I've been a busy boy. Very busy boy. And this is my lounge. Techno box, Max box. I've got to tidy up. Luckily, I don't have a missus at the moment, because my kitchen's a state as well. I mean, look at it all. I need to build a workshop for all the parts here where I was building the Techno. The bulkhead. And then you come out here, got all the charging bits. Where I've been working on some diffs that I needed to rebuild. My house is, oh, here's the shocks. So, X-Maxx shocks. 11 quid a pair. And they're all aluminium capped. What the quality is like, I mean, they feel very good. What the strength's like though, excuse me, what the strength's like though, I don't know. I suppose I could always stick them on the car and have the spares with us and see what happens when we give it the launching. Right, what have I seen? Oh, Seb gone, I only got those things. Oh, my eyes are bad at the moment. Right. Revo, is Revo in? Jeff's in. Just Dizzle. My dad is scared to bash it fully. He will only go fast on parks and tiny jumps. Yeah, that's what we thought to start off with. Then you would get all bigger and faster. Okay, so Seb's gone. Oh, well, I only showed the shocks to him. Martin Crease, evening, how are you? You're back, you got bored. Well, hopefully you saw the shocks in. Oh my God, there's so many comments, I can't keep up with it tonight. I do apologise. Oh no. I've given you the power now, Claire, though. You remember the bending, do you? I can't remember it. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. It was on the video where we did the big jumps and he hit the back of the skate ramp. That's almost 2 weeks ago now. It's just I mean, unfortunately, Adrian's been shut, so. You got everything fixed up, Martin? Yeah, I've been working bits and pieces through the week, but I wanted to leave some bits for the live stream. So, I've had to check it. Well, luckily we were out last weekend and Callum's tally in the rear started playing up. I thought the diff had gone, so we left it. It definitely had gone because it was all locking up and a bit weird. So we left it, played with my EXB, played with the X-Maxx. And then he went, oh, I see what's in bad, so I'm just going to see if the Italian... We picked the Italian up, and the Italian was fine. It's a bit weird. So he started driving, oh, I'm gutted, because everyone was going then, and he really likes racing the Italian rather than jumping it now. So I said, well, I don't want to be out, and it plays up, so I will check it over, and I did. And lo and behold, the rear diff had gone, the pin had gone on the cup side, and so I thought, right, I sorted that out, tuned it with better diff oil as well, and then I thought, well, if I've tuned the rear with diff oil, I've got to change the front diff oil, and I also found out the front pin had gone as well, so it was a bit lucky that I checked the front, or changed the diff oil rather than putting 10k in it. I changed the front to 50k. No, sorry, instead of putting 10k in the rear, I put 20k in the rear and then need to change the front. So next up is the X-Maxx. This one's had a bit of a beating, as you all know. And I don't know whether you can see this, but we've changed the front bulkhead, we've changed the rear bulkhead. And then the following week, so I changed the front bulkhead one week, changed the rear bulkhead the other week. And now, you can see that, the batteries push through the centre chassis, so it's all cracked up here. But we need to get that off, put a new centre chassis in. Yay! I'm a Creighton 8S or I'm an Outcast 8S, stock form. Ooh. I would say go with the X-Maxx over both of them, but maybe some of the others can say, I've got an Outcast 8S, don't really use it. I'm waiting for the new M2C shaft, stock shock shafts to come out, because you can't bash it, I just bend the shock shaft, so. And then probably get a new chassis for it as well, may make it into a Creighton 8S with a better chassis. Yeah, you had to pin, yeah, you know, Callum wasn't driving his Italian, Jeff, it's because the rear, well, both the front and the rear pins had gone. Bit of duct tape will sort it. It probably will, but I don't really want, the way Jack does it, I don't think it's about to come out, but it's cracked once. It's gone on the side here as well. Here, you can see that. So it's just, to me, it's for 22 quid and a bit of work. Change it out, rather than risking losing a lipo out of it. Gives me something to do as well. I probably don't need to take these off, I'll just find. Yeah, so that's why I got new tyres. I'm going to keep this one ready for the court case. I had three X-Maxx 3 months now, haven't broke anything. They are tough. I mean, they're not indestructible. They are tough though. You know, we've been doing a lot to ours, and I've fixed a few, you know, replaced a few bits and pieces now. But come on. Oh, headphone users, sorry, keep forgetting about that until I finish doing it. The other one, but we're getting a bit of there's no foam in that, it's all gone. And they haven't really got wet either. These ones, not as firm as they used to be, but these are totally sealed up. So nothing's getting in these, and if these break down, then it's not because they got wet. It's because the foams are trash now. How are your new ones holding up, Seb, with your foam from Jay? This off, and then I'm going to read some chats. I'll read some chats now. How is everyone cleaning X-Maxx? I think the quality of them, Ian, has really falling off of a cliff, mate, to be brutally honest with you. I know a few people now that the foams are just gone. I think it's just current batch of foams. So I'm going to give them one more go with these new ones. It's totally sealed up. They can't blame it on water. They can't blame it on anything. If they go again, then it'll be probably getting the Mad Max adapters or whatever it is, and going with some Outcast 8S backflips, which I think are lighter anyway as well. Right. So apparently this is nice and easy. Suppose you just take the front off, back off, stick it back on the other one, and then put it all back together again. I guess. I guess. Need some snizzers. Typhons are super tough. How do you say it? But I think on the 2050 gearing, Kev's running 1950 on 6S motor, and he's never done his in. Yeah, but the 6S motor has more kV, so the 6S motor is more powerful than the 8S motor, Seb. Yeah. I think I truly believe it's to do with the quality of the foams they're using now. There is just no foam left in those tyres whatsoever. Rebecca, X-Maxx wouldn't keep an 8S if it was given to us. You can have my one, Claire. The problem is, Ian, there's no foam left in them. I think I've got one with a little bit of foam left in it, which I took off the other ones. But there is no foam left in them. It's just disintegrated. And I vented the outside of them as soon as I got those ones, and the foam has just perished for whatever reason, and come out the holes. It's the only thing I can think has happened. But they haven't got particularly wet or anything. The new ones, Kev said seal them up, so I've sealed them up, inside and outside. Loving the new drill though. Makes things a lot quicker. Hi, Mars Master. Well, I would have said that as well, Ian, Martin, but my last one, the new ones, came unglued, second run, and they weren't all glued up inside. The foam was, I could take the foam out. So, I don't know, it might be the quality of the foams, who knows, it might be where they're glued. And maybe these ones will be okay because they're not glued. As I said, the foam's okay on it at the moment. That one, there's that one, there's that one. And that one, that one, that one. And I think those two there. Have I missed any? That's what I missed then. These are undone properly. That's undone. That's undone. Those two are undone. Why is that not coming apart then? I go to that. The only problem I have is X-Maxx prices. What? Wow, which batteries are you getting, Rebecca? Yeah, it will be cheaper in the long run because you won't break as many parts. The parts are cheaper to replace, easier to replace. Yeah, you don't have to use Traxxas magnets, Traxxas batteries rather. Come on. Come on, out you come. That one, is it? Gotcha. Right, now, well, which screws have I not undone there? Oh, there we go, all are undone. Undo the arm. Lossy, lossy, lossy. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting a lossy. I'm going to see how Martin's runs. I might get the lossy 8 as well as the Techno. Trilogy batteries what I ran for the X-Maxx. I wouldn't well, out of all of them, the 5500 hard case Rapids, excuse me, but if you want mega run time, you want to get some DFX ones. Come on. Got one. I suppose I should take that off really, shouldn't I? I'll go and show you in a bit, Rebecca. DXF. I think I put up on my community page a link to it previously, or someone else might be able to put a link up to DXF batteries here. Thank you, Zachary. Thank you very much. Don't need to do that, but thank you. Sausage wallet in. Sausage wallet popped to say hello. Hello, sausage wallet. Thank you, Seb. I knew someone would be able to post it. So yeah, go to DFX Power, and the only issue with it, the only downside to it potentially is 3 to 5 week delivery time. But you get yourself some of those. They do 2 versions. They do normal voltage and high voltage. If you're running on a stock ESC, only get the normal voltage. If you can go to a Max 6 and you can get the high voltage as an option, you can choose what plugs you have on them. Great batteries. So they're 8,000 milliamp hour, 130C packs. So and they're about, I want to say $90 for 2, maybe a little bit more. What's my favourite car? My favourite car at the moment is my Creighton EXB. It's probably my favourite car at the moment. But the X-Maxx is a very, 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 very close second. Haven't driven the Techno yet, so I don't know what the Techno's like yet. But it depends on the circumstance. You know, if I'm talking about best car just for sheer fun and going out and bashing anywhere we want and doing what we want, X-Maxx. If I want to send a car as far as possible, Creighton EXB. And if I want to do some track driving at the moment, Creighton EXB. So hopefully that answers your question. Ian, Bad Touch selling 35mm added case fans for 12. Yep, that's a good deal. For if they're 35mm ones, Seb, that's a good deal. Saves you waiting a week or two to come in as well. Hi Jay, how are you? Always ready. Well, I'm getting ready for the weekend. We're almost ready. We're not quite ready. A few cars to fix up still. So presumably I'll just undo this servo. Pop the servo out. Presumably I've got to undo all all of that then, which is slightly annoying. Unplug the servo away. I can't remember where all this goes as well. Come on. Oh, I hate fiddly bits. Thank you. Right, which glass have we got on? Not the right ones. Can I get moderator? Unfortunately, I only give moderator to people that I know, Zachary, that I've known for a while. You broke the C-hub again, Alistair. Damn. Yeah, love the EXB. It's going to be interesting to see what the Techno can do, though. Okay, Rebecca, see you later. Thanks for coming by. Hair looks on point then. It's growing nice, growing back nicely a bit. It was a bit short, but it needed to be short. Does anyone know of a good free video editor program? Depends on how complicated you want to go, but the best one will be DaVinci Resolve. It's free. You do need to learn it though. I started using it and I went back to the one I pay for. Right, servo. Servo, servo, servo. Wow, what's all those for? Fans, I presume. Who knows? One to steer. Right. Easy, just can we take the receiver box off? No, it doesn't come off, does it? So that means I've got to take all the receiver stuff out of here. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that really sucks. I'm supposed to remember how it all goes. Yeah. Photo opportunity. Otherwise, I will never remember how all this goes. hopefully. Hopefully that comes out clear enough. No, continue, go away. I think so. You've got to undo all that to get that out of there. Pain in the backside. Who said the chassis was easy? Oh. That just pops down through there like that. Fine. I'll give that a bit of clean. Probably should have bought the metal gears for it while I was at it. What's everyone saying? Hi Robert, how are you? The Tank RC, evening, how are you? I missed. I'm trying to keep up. I need somebody who wants to come in and do the chat for me, because I can't keep up anymore. I know Claire always says how I don't know how David and Kev keep up. I'm not keeping up, Claire. Truth be told. I suppose if I was working on an armour or something, I'd have more time because I'm used to working on it. But working on a Traxxas, which I'm not used to working on as much, I'll find my way around anyway. Ah! My foot. Don't laugh. Hi SLD, how are you? How's 100 mile an hour project going? It's going. As you saw in the last video, I don't know whether you've watched it, we've got 91 miles an hour. I'm changing a few bits on it and hopefully attending somewhere at the end of next month, end of May. Hopefully going to attend that where we will break 100 miles an hour. How far beyond 100 miles an hour we go, I don't know, but it will certainly be going over 100 miles an hour. Right, that's that bit done. So I'm guessing I can put the front back on now. Unless you disagree that I shouldn't be doing this, but Should be okay. You're set on a Max, but it's expensive. Now thinking the Vortex. The Max is expensive. It's good, but it is expensive. The Vortex does look very good. But I think there may be some availability issues. I did hear somewhere that's been put back until September in the UK. How true that is, I don't know. Mixed messages coming from different shops. Vortex is pretty damn cool from the 4 or 5 vids I've seen. Yeah, I mean, it's basically a modified granite, and we love our granite. Just join. Please can we see the Techno ET48? Please. Give me a few minutes. Let me just finish putting a few of these bits together, and then I'll go and get it. As you've asked so nicely. I'm a sucker for people asking nicely. To a certain degree. This is going to wind me up now. Down this end is because where the iPad is, guys, so. I wanted the Max next to my X-Maxx, but a few upgrades, it costs as much as the X-Maxx. It does, yeah. I mean, we spent quite a bit on Callum's Max as well with the Vitavon stuff, and even he said, "Oh, maybe I should have just got another X-Maxx." Here you go, Claire, just for you. Video coming soon, guys. I'm getting this out the weekend. Never had an armour. Which one would you get? Price doesn't matter. Creighton 8S. No, Creighton 6S EXB. Probably the best car that I'm, well, outside of the 3S range, probably the best car I think that Armour make. You will need to do some upgrades on it though. MTC chassis is a must. Well, yeah, I mean, if they ever, I mean, it was supposed to be out. The new 4S cars were supposed to be out at the beginning of the year, but they're still not materialised, appeared yet. So, I'm not quite sure what's going on with them. And there's a new Tally and a new Outcast coming in the summer as well. Big rocks in the garage at the moment, minor, unfortunately. Stu, how are you? You got yourselves the Techno ET48 2.0 as well? Well done. Very nice. Have you built it yet? Yeah, the Kraken 4S. There's supposed to be a new 4S lineup. It's supposed to be out at the beginning of the year. But it's not here yet, for whatever reason. Guess we do the rear now. Difference is the size to run, the X-Maxx versus the Max. Where do you run it, at backyard or park? Can't run anything in my backyard really. Everything we run is at parks or tracks or skate parks. Yeah, 61 mile an hour is, I mean, it's a good car. It looks like a car. I think it's overpriced because of the Spectrum equipment in it and the AVC, which you don't need. And £400 for a 3S car. It's a lot of money. Less than a year ago, I paid £359 for my 4S Outcast. So they are pushing the prices a bit too much. I want to get one. I really like the look of it, but you know, just over a year ago, the 3S cars were 259 quid. To put one out for 150, 400 quid, might be good. Not sure it's 400 quid good though. Got a stone in there. Good. Bars and Stone, evening, how are you? So new XB, I don't think it's a new EXB, they may be, but I do know that there is new 4S cars coming, supposedly. There is a new Talion and there's a new Outcast coming in the summer. I like the look of the Vortex bars, but damn, it's expensive. Because we were always talking about getting another Granite, but I'm holding off at the moment because I want to see what new cars come out. And I need to build my workshop because my house and my garage have been overtaken with everything at the moment, and I need to get my house back. I really like the Vortex, but not the price, as you say, Ian, not the price. Any secrets you know about Kev Talbot about upcoming events on cars? No, didn't really have any secrets, I don't think, to be honest with you. And if he did, they're for him, not for me to divulge. I've been really impressed with the associated Rival MT10. Think is a beast for the price. Yeah, I'm looking at that as well. It's almost the first car because it's a it's like a re-released or slightly modified. What make was it? Almost the one I bought. I've forgotten the name of it now. Can't remember. It's gone from my head. Really annoying me. But I almost bought it. They was doing, the local hobby shop was doing a hard sell on me, but then I decided on getting the Armour Kratom V4. Oh, what make was it? It's exactly the same, apart from they modified it a little bit. Mad Vans may not be massive, but they are mighty. Yeah, I saw your Mad Vans. Mad in word and mad in fact. Can you help me with my X-Maxx? When jumping and using brake to land, the car flips to the right. Diffs, have you checked your diffs out? The only thing I can think of is one wheel's turning more than the other. If it's doing it in the air, Stu, maybe check your diffs. I checked the diffs over. I didn't check them when I first got it. I checked them over later. Hardly any oil in them at all. So I've put slightly better oil in. Can't remember what. I checked the internet and there was someone that suggested a certain amount, so I did that. Yeah, I feel the same way. I'm going to hold off to see what's coming up next. There's nothing that exciting about that thing that makes me want to spend $400. No, it's $550 over here, bars as well, so you need a hobby shop nearby. There's not many hobby shops around. I mean, my local one's half an hour drive. They're great. They stock a certain amount of stuff, but they never stock any spares. That's the only downside. Keep this as a workshop and build a new house. So, yeah, that could be an option, but I haven't got that sort of money. Maybe if I get more views and more subs and everything and start earning a shed load on YouTube, maybe I can do that, but don't see that happening somehow. Yeah, swap the wheels around, check the bearings, check the diffs. But I'm looking for, what do you have coming, Dan? 41 in the house and only 26 likes. Smash the like button and subscribe. Thank you, Meehim. I've liked myself. Does that count? So let me undo that. I'm guessing we don't actually need to undo the motor, do we? Might need to. Oh, yeah, dude. No, it should all slide out, shouldn't it? Is that. Done that. I can unplug that and that. And then, hopefully, oh no, that wire. I'm going to take the fan off, actually, it's easier to do that. The heat sink off. Check the fans out at the same time as well. Talking to myself here, guys, sorry. You know that's the first sign of madness, don't you? And what's the second sign of madness? SOB. Gotcha. Boom. Boom, boom, shake the room. Got my middle bearing, make sure that's okay. You've gone into flying lately, very fun hobby. I'm really loving the Lossy Baja Ray. I may have to splurge a little day. Yeah, flying is, the only problem with flying is all the license. I mean, we've got the drone. There's so many rules and regulations coming around about flying now. It's getting a bit stupid. Which kind of sucks. And it's expensive when you crash. Right. The only reason I shouldn't put that on now. Is there any reason I shouldn't put the back in and then take the rest of that part and put it in? Yeah, I was going to do that, but I'm not sure which one it was, so easy to take it off. Friend bought an X-Maxx and it burnt to a crisp first month. He rolled it and it went into flames and he contact tracer and told him to screw off. So now what? This was a few months back. Where are you located, Miner? UK or... Yeah, I'm using the stock radio at the moment, so I will plug that back in. Alright, Mat 6 in X-Maxx, does the stop most temp center, does anything, or can I get rid of it? As I said, the receiver won't work without it if you're using stock. We still use stock. I think it's the receiver rather than anything else that measures. Ooh, dry shaft. that would definitely help if I put the dry shaft in. Still perfectly straight as well. No dinks, no dents. Means I've got to take the modded bit out as well. Put that in there. Short one front or back? Short one back. Gotcha, you're in. Job done. Hi, what motor in this seat are you using? I am using a Max 8 2200 is what I'm using in my Techno. All it really needs, Stu, to be brutally honest with you. Doesn't need, and then I'm going to run it on 4S. I'm just debating whether to, because it came with 2 XT90 plugs on it, just debating whether to cut one of them off and just run it on one connector. Whether I'm ever going to want to run it on 6S or not. And if I'm not, then why bother having the 2 connectors? I'm never going to run it on two S's. So I'm still debating. I might leave it on for this weekend, see how it runs, and decide whether I'm going to run it 6S at all. I'll check to see if any 6S packs fit in it first. Me, him, deciding on getting a lossy Baja Ray or a new E-Flight jet, very hard decision. I haven't had an RC truck in 15 years and I have several planes, just got a new Arrowhead Baja Ray. Arrow Scout Baja Ray. I wish I could fly, I really do. Do you have to run hard pack lipers in RC cars? No, you don't. I've run them in the X-Maxx only because they're the ones that I can get for it and they fit in perfectly. I've run them in a few other cars, but if they're single cell, if you're just running one pack and they fit, they're fine. I would not suggest stacking hard cases though. So if you've got to run 2 3S's stacked on top of each other and you plan on doing any sort of jumping, don't get hard cases, because when they land they crack like eggs. And that's happened to every single hard case pack I've had which has been stacked. Flat, soft cases are far better being stacked. But you don't have to run a hard case, no. You've got a Castle Max 8 2200. How can you have a Castle Max 8? But yeah, 2200 combi, it only needs 4S because it's so light. I mean, compared to an Armour Creighton EXB, it is super light. Right, let's see what we take out of here next. Bum 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 bum. Two black wires. Change glasses because I can't see. I think that's the fans there. Yep. Come on. Right, so that was the fans and that went into, not that I can see. Double glass time. Need more light as well. you're supposed to read this. There you go. I think that went into channel 4. VT, whatever that is. And then battery, whatever that goes to. So that's all. What that's for. Is that another sensor that I'm not using anymore? Is there one that's just looped over in here, Ian? Or Seb? I'm hoping so. Because otherwise I've broken it. So grey goes VT and that one goes battery. You won't get me dancing though. You won't get me doing a techno dance. That new chassis doesn't come with that already in it, does it? No. Kind of sucks they don't give you a new phone. Expect you to tear off the one that's in there and hope it don't break. The name must be like getting like armour, they don't give you a new phone. Unless I missed it in the packet. But no, it definitely wasn't in the packet. Can you get these new phones anywhere, Ian and Seb? It's stupid they don't give it with a new chassis. Wow, this is super fiddly, isn't it? I've already forgotten how it goes. One bit out, 2 bit out. 3 bits out. Right. That's that. Still sticky. Sticky enough. Oh, they're segregated off. They're even more of a pain in the backside. Right, catch up on the chat. Dan, I was hoping for the robot getting busted out. My robot dancing. That's about where you get him. The foam which keeps it waterproof, Ian. And presumably you can get that, buy that part separately somewhere. Yeah, for the receiver box, just that little bit that runs over there. Not the seal that goes round it all, because I can get that out. It's more the foamy bit that all the wires go over. I would have thought it would come with the new chassis, but clearly not. I'm all right SOD for parts, apart from maybe a set of cooling fans for the Slash. What size do I take, Blitz? Yeah, it does. It has picked off easy. It's just that it doesn't then stick down very well. It is what it is. I do want to bring that one in over this side. Otherwise everything's going in over that side. Twist over. Gotcha. And one more time. Perfect. Perfecto. What to do with the foam now? What? Oh, there it is. Hiding from me. Right, steering. Yeah. Hi Anton, how are you? Hi Vince. RC Blitz, I don't know whether I said hello to you as you came in. Do apologise if I've missed anyone coming in and we're not chatting or saying hi and everything. Right, I didn't check this out before I unplugged it. Channel 1 or channel 1 or channel 1? Which channel 1 to be going? Or did I picture that one? It's like channel 1-1. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm sure when I did it, what did I do before and it wouldn't work when I changed the ES? Oh, I know what it was. Yes, I plugged the ESC into channel 1. I looked at my friend's drone today, the one he crashed up a trine tree. It was covered in pine juice. Ouch. He said he didn't want to look at it just in case it was damaged really bad. Yeah. Not sure the sink and the fans, everything has changed gearing and gets warm after a few passes on 2S. Might just need more powerful fans or down gear it a bit. It did nearly get totaled, didn't it? It was pretty close. Okay, Ian, thanks for coming by. Thanks for your help. Wisdom Motorsport. Hello, I haven't said hello to you. Thank you. Yeah, either channel. Yeah, I knew there was something I did. And when I put the Max 6 in there, I plugged it into port 1 or 1, 2, and then it didn't work. So now I remember I did that. Right, let's see what else we can get out of here now. With the Max 6, I think. Just stayed in there very, very well. The only problem is changing the chassis. You have to make sure you've got new VBM tape around to plug this thing back down, which I do. I always have some around. Because this stuff is super sticky. Yeah, this one coming up in a hurry. Same stuff they use to secure stuff on the Verve, whatever it is, the tallest building in the world. I don't know if you guys knew that, but yeah. The longer you leave it, the stronger the bond gets. Damage those caps though. Set it longer. Here she comes. Gotcha. Yeah, that won't really come off in a hurry. But it's not horrible stuff to remove either. It does come off. You know, it does come off quite easily once you get it going. Weird stuff. So you can't bolt it down like you can the stock ESC, but bada bing, bada boom. Get as much of that off as you can, and then the best thing to do to make sure it's going to stick properly is alcohol wipe. So I buy like a box of 100 wipes, something about £5, something like that. Alcohol wipes, always have them handy around. Just for cleaning stuff before I stick stuff together, and for getting sticky stuff, mucky stuff off of places before I stick other stuff down on it. And clean glasses. Pretty much anything you want, really. And it stinks. You give it a nice clean up, and then because alcohol, it dries super quick. And there's a nice clean surface to stick to. Just in case this isn't as clean as you want it to be. Job's a good one. Good night, Ian. Hi, Shady. Haven't said hello to you. MMRC, haven't said hello to you. Jerry Gabori, have I said hello to you? If I haven't, I do apologise. I'll say hello now. What part do you have to fix the most on your X-Maxx? To be brutally honest with you, the only thing, I'm just trying to think if I've broken anything twice. Not broken anything twice yet. A-arms, I've done the front and the rear on one side, still stock on the other side. I've broken one hub at the front, but I've put an RPM ones on instead, which did need a bit of modification. RPM rear ones, change those straight away. But I don't think I've broken anything twice. I've broken a front bulkhead, broken a rear bulkhead, broken the centre chassis. Don't think I've broken anything twice though. So, yeah. Ordered them DSX lipos you suggested, just got to wait now. Hope I don't get import tax. You shouldn't do. You're in the UK. I don't know anyone that's been hit with import tax. I mean, they take 3 to, I think the fastest they've ever got to the UK is 2 weeks, and the longest I've known is 5 weeks. So the roadblock was literally, if I could have glued that tyre back, we would have done another. We would have been running it again, Shady. It literally was. We bent the splitter I put on a little bit, but I could bend that back, so I bent that back, and that was not part of the big rock anyway. The only other thing that happened was the shocks, the rod end on the 3S cars, it glued into the shock shaft. You don't take it off, it come out. So literally super glued that back in, popped it back in. That was it. But I messed that up when I got the super glue around the chassis limiters that I've made, sorry, the damping limiters that I made, so then they glued to the shaft. That was, yeah, that was interesting getting them off, but I did get them off, got all the shock together, and then we did the little test run to make sure everything was okay before we did the speed run. We heard that noise, and that's when we found the tyre had gone as well, so. back on the chat and smash the like. Don't worry, he's all right. Hi Randy, how are you? You saw my name on Kevin's channel? Yeah. Thank you, Kevin. And he's gone. Who's gone? So yeah, look, and I'll give you a sneak peek here. If I can find what I've done with them. Only because people that come on the live stream tend to be more prodigious followers of the channel. But I've had enough of the Armour Hoons now. Time to get serious. Going phones. So you saw that here first. So yeah, come on the live streams and you'll get sneak peeks of things that are coming up. Just ordered my 4th pair of DFX batteries, 1 pair for my car and 3 different sizes for planes. Seems pretty good for the bunny. Yeah, I've got the GT FDRs, which are the same. They're the first ones I've got. Exactly the same, just different stickers on them. 3S, and I bought some, so I've got those, and I've got another pair of 4Ss, and I've got 4,200 4Ss for Jack's Krahave, so he's got lighter batteries when he's jumping. What else we've got? 2 6S packs and 4 3S packs as well. So I think I've got, I want to say 12 batteries, if not more, and so far, for the price, you don't mind the weight, they're very good. Your X-Maxx is broken the last 3 times you've had it out. Oh, what parts are broken? What parts are broken? I mean, we break bits pretty much every time we go out as well, but normally it's a nice, easy, cheap fix. Nothing too expensive. The most annoying bits when they go, the bulkheads. But again, they're fixable, easily to replace. Bada bing, where are my scissors? I have to order some more of this VBM tape, running out. So VBM stands for very high bond, VHB rather, VBM, VHB, very high bond. Super sticky stuff. Well, it's not that sticky, but it gets stronger over time. So you should put it on before you want to use it and let it set for at least 24 hours. The weights on the website are way off. They are way off. Actually, I haven't weighed them, to be brutally honest. Some of the measurements are a little bit off, but I go for the ones that I know will fit. Like the hard cases are all the same size, and I know they fit in the X-Maxx. I know they fit in the Outcast. I know they fit in. I'm pretty sure they even fit in the Techno, because I know they fit in the Max. They fit in every car we've got. They're not quite nice little size, the 4S ones. Considering the X-Maxx is said to be bulletproof, a lot of people break them. They do, they're not bullet, they're tough. They are very tough. They will take a beating. But the more you beat, the more you beat on them, the more you're going to break them. Plastic can only give way so many times before it snaps. But the thing I like about shaded big rims is the cheapness to fix. I mean, the chassis is 22 quid, and I would have, mainly because I'm stopping and chatting to you guys, but otherwise it probably would have been fixed. Not that I'm saying I don't want to be chatting to you guys, because if I didn't want to be chatting to you guys, I wouldn't have done this on a live stream. If that makes sense. But these, I mean, they do take way more of a beating than most of the other cars we have. Right, that's that one in there. Now to put this through. We'll come through on this side. Or did we come through on this side? I think we actually will come through. Can't decide which side to come through. We come through that side. I'll leave the other side for the fans and the other wires. This definitely goes in number 2. Any opinions on what is the best 3S armour? Depends on what driving style you want to do, Ben. They're all pretty much the same. Some of them are long wheelbase, some of them are short wheelbase. The only real difference, the chassis are exactly the same. The Big Rock, people rave about the Big Rock, which is a long wheelbase. The Big Rock and the Typhon, pretty much the same car. The Granite's a short wheelbase. The new Vortex is short wheelbase. And then you've got the Centum, which is long wheelbase as well, but it's a slightly, it's a short course truck. So depends what you want to do with it. I really like the Typhon 3S, personally, because it comes with the 17mm hexes already. So you can change the tyres on it. So, a novice will break things I know. I'm no novice, but one of my X-Maxes is waiting for low tower replacements, bulkhead and diff. Yeah, they're not indestructible, but I've seen X-Maxes take such a beating. Martin's the other week. I mean, he drove it almost flat out into a wall, and it just kept on going. I couldn't, it just wouldn't die. Proline MX-43s are only good for rocky roads, terrain on an X-Maxx, not jumping. No, you don't want anything heavy. I like the stock tyres. See, I'm going to go out on a limb here. Everyone raves about the Big Rock. It's our least favourite 3S car. Everyone has different opinions. I prefer the Typhon with the Badlands on it. I prefer the Granite with the Fortresses on it. I don't like the tyres on the Big Rock. They're okay for off-road and for grass. As soon as you get them onto a concrete skate park or onto roads, you can't get that thing straight. It just doesn't run straight. The tyres just have it going all over the place. So when we ever went to the skate park, which is a concrete floor and everything, you couldn't line it up for a jump to save love or money. So the option is put different tyres on it, but then you've either got to get hex adapters or something because it comes with 14 mils, whereas the Typhon comes with 17 mils. And it's the same car apart from the body. So the Granite, Callum's Granite takes a beating, but it's short wheelbase, so it's a bit more wheelie and it will flip easier and everything else like that. Trigger's broom. That's the same broom, it's just had the head and handle replaced 20 times. I was just starting to think this, is this still the same X-Maxx we bought, or have I replaced everything on it yet? I haven't replaced everything on it yet. Not quite. But I did buy some spare shocks for it. Don't know how they hold up. They're only 11 quid a pair. I'm not sure whether they're the same shaft thickness or not. Those look a little bit thicker, but apart from that, these apparently fit. These are aluminium. They fit on there. Aluminium cases, springs. Look the same size as well, the springs. Whether the same thick strength or not, I don't know. But I bought 4 of them because they're 22 quid for 4 complete shocks. Bit of a bargain, really, if they work. I haven't put any oil in them yet. I need to measure up the shock shafts. They just look slightly thinner. I'll get some. No, they're bigger than 4 mil. So they're 5 or 6 mil. Yeah, maybe they are the same size. But for 11 quid, I'm not moaning about them. 11 quid. £11.26, I think they were. So, the thing I like about them is it's blow the shock cap. You've got a replacement for that. You've got a replacement for that. I mean, even if I fill them up with oil and blow one out or one of them out, I can replace both of them. It's 2 screws each side. They look and they feel good. Haven't tested them yet though. But as I said, for 11 quid, or £11.26 for a pair, off of Amazon. Don't know if they've got any left in stock though. But I'll see if they have, and if they have, Hey Fatal, how are you? Techno Outcast X-Maxx to join the hardcore. You stop using the word hardcore, that's what's getting banned. Right, anyway, enough chat. Because this ain't going to get the baby a new bonnet. Really should cut these wires down as well. That one to go in. So it comes along. Is that the time? Oh, I chat too much. Too much chat, not enough working. Well, it's Friday. I was planning on stripping down the Mojave EXB rear because we've blown the diff on the rear of that. Somehow. I never checked the diffs on that though, so that's probably why. So I don't know what's gone on it. I bought a whole new diff setup. I had a spare diff, but I prefer to have a spare for when I'm out in the field, so I buy the parts when I'm home to fix them anyway. That's that. Now, so we had the grey one with black and then red over the front. Might be double glasses time. Grey one with red over there and black over there. And then the other one with just the red in there. And then this one with the fans goes in one underneath there with the red and the black over the far side. Right, before we do anything, I'm going to check that this all works. Be right back. Right. Just make sure everything fires up and works properly before we crack on. There's nothing worse than the electric's not working. Right, touch wood, fingers crossed, wish me luck. Yay! Everything works. Hi Gaines. Sorry if you miss people. What car's you working on, Wisdom? I have a Traxxas 2-wheel drive Slash that goes 84. Very nice. I know Claire's RC are hoping to get a Slash to go over 100 miles an hour. What servo do you have in the... I don't want to tempt fate. Addicted. But touch wood, still the stock servo. Though I have bought the cage which you can put the servo adapter in it, so if it does go, I've got a 35 kilo one, high voltage one that I can put in there. It should be enough, hopefully, to turn the wheels. I don't know whether 35 kilos is enough. Yeah, I know it's coming, the plastic gears and everything, at some stage it will go, and it's just whether, do I bother? When it goes, I'll make a decision. As I said, I've got a 35 kilo, I think I've got a 35 kilo one somewhere, unless I've just put it in the, I think I had 2 of them, unless I've put it in the Techno. I've put one of them in the Techno, because it's a little bit faster than the 25 kilo ones, but we'll cross that bridge. Whether we go, I think it's normally the gears that go rather than anything else, so whether we go the metal gear, get the metal gears, or whether we just go, I have bought a spare cage for it though. Ooh, stone. Right. What cometh next? I'm going to get that out actually and then seal all this up before we put the rest of it on there, I think. Yeah, some people have had the servo go really quick. In theory, well, I would have warranted it, but my warranty is totally and utterly invalidated and void. Unfortunately, so I know that Traxxas UK will not, under any circumstances, warranty the servo if it goes. And I know that because they've said my whole warranty is invalid because I changed the ESC to a Max 6. There you go. That's good old Traxxas UK for you. It's me looking for that. It's still on the car. Muppet. Nailed in. Nailed in, nailed in, nailed in. What do I do with the 2 screws for it though? Well, I think they're the ones here. Yeah, as I said, I bought the adapter. And I haven't checked actually whether it's the standard size ones. But the DS servo ones, and I think you can get a 1/5 scale DS servo. I think it's about $30 or something, if that, from Banggood. I really like the DS servos. Probably shouldn't have done that quite yet, should I? I really like the DS servos. They're dirt cheap for what they are, and they seem to last. Undo that and pull that wire through a bit. Yeah, I know the servo's going at some stage, but the back side. But it hasn't gone on me quite yet. I'm not sure how much the gear kit is. It's just, is it worth doing? Oh, I don't know. Pull that wire through a bit more. Too much. A bit too much play there for my liking. Oh, I probably should have pushed that further over. I can't even go much further over there. Next time I remember to put the ESC as close to there as I possibly can. Oops. I'm still going, Bournemouth. I'm not that fast, mate. Not when I'm chatting. Still on the X-Maxx as well, because I don't work that fast on the X-Maxx. How are you anyway? Still live, Seb. I'm getting there. Almost done. Not much left. Take these little bits off of here and then stick them on there, and as I say, jobs are good. And then we probably will be done. I think 2 mil or 2.5 mil. 2.5 mil. Okay, you got when you heading there, Bournemouth. Be good to see you again, buddy. Yeah, that's what we're doing, and then we're not staying. I wanted to stay the night. Can't convince Callum. Cannot convince Callum that he wants to be sleeping outside. So we're driving home and then back on the Sunday. I think Callum just goes, where am I supposed to shower? Where am I supposed to shower? Where am I supposed to brush my teeth? Where am I supposed to do this? I said, it's a night, Callum. It's called sleeping outside in a tent. You didn't have it. You're having none of it. So if I'd done that, I'd have only been going for one. You know, I'm not going to tell him we're not sleeping outside and then sleep outside. It'd just be, that wouldn't be right. So come on. The magnets. Now, it's only a 45-minute drive for me anyway, so it's not too bad. But if we go to the event, he's going to have to sleep outside. So he's going to have to man up at some stage. Wouldn't give him the choice. Well, the problem is he asked, and he said, "Are we staying the night if you're when I'm not coming?" So I'd like him to go. Jack's not going because he's got his hair being done on the Saturday. I know it's a must to camp, Seb. I mean, we'll get down there and we'll see how it goes. I want to camp. I was getting ready to buy a tent and everything. I was a scout. I used to do camping. What am I doing wrong here, Seb? Why won't this come out? Why won't the battery tray come out? Oh, too much dirt, that's why. Have a word with him when you're there. When we're there. I mean, probably not for this time, but certainly for next time. If not, I just won't take him next time. Oh, that one just came out. That one. You've got a bit of a beach here, guys. Probably could have kept that chassis going for a little bit longer. Oh, that's a good point now. What happens when the warranty, because they want that chassis number, oh, low battery, spinny, go and get the batteries charged. Did I catch it in time? Ugh. Yeah, I can't believe Seb. I mean, the whole reason this weekend's up is because Seb was saying he wanted to do it and he was arranging it. Then he blows us all out. I'm only going because I wanted to see your mum, Seb. Whilst you're camping in the car. If it had just been me, is it still camping if you don't have a tent? Is it I've done loads back in the day? Still camping if you're living outside. Yep, sleep in the back of the car. That's what I would have been doing if I was going on my own. Well, I was going to buy a 30 quid pop-up tent from Amazon, 2-man pop-up tent. What you on about? Richard Robinson got me onto this weekend. Now he's banned from the events because he's bailed this weekend. What, Richard Robinson? Ice hockey, fan UK Gaza. Hi, how are you? Right. Get the last of this beast put together. Those. Sure those fan wires are coming the right side. I might shorten those. I'm a bit bored with them making so much of a mess. Oh, don't want them under there either. Definitely don't want the wires for the ESC stuck under there. I think that's everything, and we're good to put it all back together. Are we there yet? What was that from? It was a TV show, wasn't it? Are we there yet? We're almost there. It's not good though. That would have been interesting. I forgot to put the screw on the other side of the yeah, hinge pin's coming out. That's where I spotted that. But I didn't put the screw back in on the other side. When I swapped the arm out. Wow, that's what that little screw was. Question is, what do I do with it? Oh, Seb's banned. His mum still go though. long as his mum can go still, I don't mind a Seb's band. Be interested to see if he can change his mind. The problem is I don't have a tent now. I'd have to see if Amazon do same day delivery on it. Although I think Jack's got a tent. Why one red arm and then black arm? Because the red arm are HD arms and the black ones are the stock arms. So as we break the arms, I will replace the arms. I'm not replacing the arms just because, and it winds people up as well. Some people with OCD or whatever it was really can't handle it. So I think it's quite funny. It used to be just one, just this front one. And then we broke that back one 2 weeks ago. I've got one spot on the front of the other side, but I'll wait for them to break first. Oh, I love a bit of camping. Go outdoors, do cheap tents. Yeah, there was a really nice, Aaron showed me, a really nice pop-up 30 quid two-man tent on Amazon. It was 30 quid. So literally just turn there, flip it and it pops up. Job done. But I think Callum's a bit concerned. He's got a, he might not like me saying this, but he's got to have an operation on his foot next month as well. So he was a bit concerned about making sure he could clean the issue up that he's got with his foot, and also about standing on his foot all weekend. So yeah, Callum will be out of action for a week or two in May. Get outdoors. I got a tent from Argos. Wasn't expensive. It's quite big. I have stock arms on my stash. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. That would bother me. Doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. Certain things. It's a bit like that picture I put up with the bent Outcast 8S shock shafts. One of them was the wrong way around. And so many people had a problem with that because the threads was round the other way. And I took the photo, and people with really bad OCD were like, please, 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 please change it. Please change it. So I had to redo the picture. Come on. I just saw it pop up on the message. Yeah. See you later, Mayhem. Thanks for coming by. Take care, buddy. Right, now then. Also got a screw which is missing from there. I have to find that one later. I want to find what I did with that stock little screw though. I have a horrible feeling I threw it out the other night because I didn't know where it went or where it came from. But I have spares. We have spares. I just got to get in there and put it in though. Yeah, one HD owner didn't like it, so he bought them all. Yeah, I could put the other ones on. I really have an issue with replacing perfectly good parts. So I ain't changing them until they break. I could have bought black HD arms, but where's the fun in that? Because it doesn't throw anyone's OCD off. They're adamant for you to create. They like they should pay you the dollars. Yeah, I like that. Plus, I know it's my X-Maxx then, because a lot of people got the red ones because they were on offer at the time. So a lot of people ended up with the red X-Maxes. So I know this is my X-Maxx because it's got the red arms. Right. But if someone wants to pay for me to have more red arms, quite happy. Right, we'll get these on. And the X-Maxx is done. Ooh. Saying that. Maybe water will get in there, Seb. A crack on that. Jeez. Jeez Louise, that's got a big old crack in it. That was cracked as well. Might take that up. Bada bing. Yeah, I might end up going with the Outcast 8S wheels anyway, Seb. Right. Alcohol wipe time. Cameron said he will cut. Oh, no way has he. I've got nowhere to camp. Don't even know whether I've got any sleeping bags. And the problem is I told Dan that we weren't camping, so I haven't paid to camp. I'll speak to him later and find out what he really wants to do. Because he wasn't going to camp, I didn't get any bits and pieces. Stick some more, what? Yeah, I don't want to stick the glue on until they come apart though, Seb. I have glue with me all the time anyway, so if one comes undone, I'll just glue it up. I don't want to stick the glue in there until it comes apart. No, he's not too bothered about that. He comes over to mine. He doesn't really play the Xbox over here when he comes to the weekend. And I mean, he actually likes going out playing with the cars because it gives him something else to do rather than playing on the Xbox. Yes, I don't think there's a go outdoors near me now. I'll have a look on Amazon. I might be able to get the same day on it. Yeah, Dan will be fine. It's Sarah. I'll speak to him when he FaceTimes me later and find out what he. I've got to see. I'm sure we had sleeping bags upstairs somewhere. And he was like, "What we're going to eat?" And I said, "Well, food, Callum. We go to McDonald's." You know, he won't eat a kebab, so I'll probably have to take a run to McDonald's. Yes. Well, I wonder if McDonald's will deliver. I fancy a kebab when I'm there, but I'd have to check out what the number 2 toilets are like. Because chilli sauce and me don't agree. I love it, but I love it going in, but it don't love me. But no Jack this weekend, unfortunately. Not unless my ex brings him over on. Well, then that would I have to come home to get him. Unless my ex brings him over down on Saturday afternoon or something like that. Ooh. We lost the hex. Ugh. Where'd that go? Not the wheel, is it? Oh, it's in the wheel. Mainly because I think I put the split washer in the wrong place. Last swap time. No, I didn't want to do that. Ah. That was lucky. Oh, why? I always thought the split pin washer went on the other side of the hex. Sitting down properly, though. That's not coming through. Is that where it goes? Sorry guys, I'm stopped talking at the moment. I'll check where that does go. The wheel on the left is too shiny. Seb, do the C-clips go inside the hub or outside the hub? Or the hex, rather. I thought they went outside the hex. I'm putting them outside the hex. Whether that's right or wrong, I don't know. because it all clips up anyway. Who cares? I don't think it makes much difference, to be quite honest with you. Alright, let's check this one. It will drive very straight, Seb. No. It will drive very, very, very straight and very, very fast and very, very high. You go, Bournemouth, to really show your OCD out, we have two red arms on one side and we have shiny wheels at the front and dull wheels at the back. Oh, I've got to do the body up as well, haven't I? Oh, that's another job I've got to do. Not today though, I'll get that done tomorrow. Okay guys, that's that done. Sneak peek, and then I'm going to go and sit down, watch some TV. It goes on the outside of the hex, not inside. I couldn't get him outside the hexes, Seb, so I've put him inside. What are the red things on the diff cups? Oh yeah, sleeves to stop the popping out, or the diff cups snapping in half. Like 20 quid from WFO or something like that. What's up, Matt? How are you? Just coming to the end of it, mate, unfortunately. .5 kilograms more, yeah. Probably needs that to make it go straight though. Just finished work unfortunately, but I'll watch the video tomorrow. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's actually just finished work. Unfortunately it's 11 o'clock here now. So, time for me to sit down, rest my legs, rest my feet, rest my eyes, get some sleep. I thought I'd show off the ET. Oh, 8 hours left of work. You see, you're watching me in work. Nice. Right, that's that done. So I'm going to call it a night, guys. thank you for all stopping by. I'm going to wash my hands because they're filthy. The rest that I need, I'm going to need it for the week. Oh, what's over there, look. Yeah, I need it for the weekend. Anyway, guys, thank you for all stopping by. Thank you for all coming, spending the evening with me. Appreciate it. Take care, everyone. And I will see you guys on the next stream next Thursday. We'll see if we can get some more videos up in the week. I'm not sure what time we've got, what ones we've got to do, but take care, everybody. Bye, Jerry. Bye, Zoa. Bye, RC Productions. Oh, it's sliding down. Look at that. Bye, Dan. Thank you for watching. Bye, Emily. Bye, SLD. Bye, Mast. Bye, Seb. Bye, Zoza. Bye, Gaines. If I've missed anybody, I do apologise. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. We'll see you on next week. Bye. Bye, Wisdom Motorsport. Take care, everyone. Bye.